Yo, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. You feel me? Today we're gonna be doing another reaction. So many. I'm about to be doing so many. So if you see the same intro on all the videos, don't say anything. Don't say anything at all, cause that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the same intro on every single whatever. Hope you guys like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into the video. Oh brother, this is gonna be terrible. Mixing and matching and whatever.
Hi, my name is Hermione, and I'm from Greece. Please like and subscribe. My dad left before I was born, but I grew up with the most amazing mom, who was a hairdresser at a really fancy salon.
Shut up, Mom.
But when I was 10, I ran into the salon one day to show Mom my report card while she was working on a beautiful woman. Suddenly, I tripped over something and went flying straight into Mom, who ended up snipping off half the woman's hair. And she went ballistic. "You moron! What have you done? I look like a hideous boy. Oh, I'll make sure you never work in this town again." And before I knew it, Mom was fired. I was really sorry, but she wouldn't hear it. "It was an accident, darling. Don't worry. I'll find another job."
It was.
But the woman wasn't kidding.
It was.
Mom couldn't get a job anywhere in town as a hairdresser. And soon enough, we were too broke to even make rent. Then one day, Mom said she'd talked to her older sister and we'd be moving to another town to live with her. I'd never met this aunt before, and when we got to her house, my jaw dropped. Her mansion looked as big as the Parthenon. As a maid let us in, a plump woman dressed in expensive
Golly.
clothes walked into the hall. My aunt! I rushed forward to hug her, but she stopped me. "What are you doing? Don't touch me. Just do a curtsy." Who was she? The freaking wife of Zeus? Just then, a pretty girl
Yeah.
about my age came running in, and she stomped on my foot. "You're ugly. I can't believe you're my cousin." Wow, I had to live with these people now? Of all the rooms in the mansion, Aunt gave me and my mom the dusty old attic to share. And at dinner time, I could
Wow.
feel her eyes on me as I helped myself to more food. She seemed to be the cheapest millionaire ever. But I promised I'd behave well and not cause Mom any trouble,
Wow.
which was easier said than
Crazy.
done. My cousin Lydia was a year older than me, and I soon discovered that Aunt was obsessed with making her a model. One day, I found Lydia balancing a pile of books on her head, while her trainer screamed at her to walk straight without dropping them. The very next second, they all
Golly.
came crashing. "Lydia, you have no balance, no grace. How will you be a model? You, skinny girl, come try this." To my surprise, I walked across the room with the books easily. Lydia angrily tried again, and this time, she went crashing into a very expensive vase. "Mom, look what Hermione did!" What? Aunt came charging into the room
Wow.
like an angry bull, and no matter how much I
Wow.
protested, she wouldn't hear a word. And she actually took money from Mom
That's
to pay for it,
crazy.
which was her 2 months' salary. Gosh, Aunt was such a witch. Soon after, Mom got me enrolled
the
in the same
heck?
school as Lydia. On the very first day, I'd just sat down at the cafeteria, where she and her friends joined me. "We thought we'd give you company. You've clearly made no friends." "I'm fine, actually." "So, Lydia tells us you're her maid's daughter? It's so amazing that her mom is paying for your school." "What? No, she's not. My mom is..." "Ew, your mom packed you meatballs for lunch? So uncool. We only
No,
eat
this girl is a
salads."
witch.
"Well, I guess you have to watch what you're eating."
Golly.
Suddenly,
Pause, bro. Get off of her body, bro. You're on her head. For what? For what? You're on her head for what? What she do to you? What did she do to you?
Lydia leapt forward angrily and rubbed my lunch all over my face. "Did you just call me
Nah, I would've
fat?
milli whopped
Call me
her,
that
bro. I'm
again,
not gonna-
and I
I'm
will
not gonna
end
lie.
you." With that,
You're-
she and her
you're
friends walked
wildin'
away.
right
I
now,
wanted to
bro.
kick
You're
her butt so bad,
wildin'.
but I didn't want to get into trouble.
Yes,
I just
do
tried
it.
to keep my head down and focus on my
You're
studies.
wild.
Lydia and her friends would find some way to bully me. And it didn't help that I looked really bad in Lydia's oversized hand-me-downs. When Lydia's 15th birthday came around,
Crazy.
Aunt threw her a huge birthday bash. And even though she had tons of servants, she made me slave away in the kitchen too. I finally managed to escape
Wow.
and snuck up to the table with a plate. Just then, Lydia came running and snatched it. What do you think you're doing? Are you stupid? I'm about to eat, so give that back. No, it's my birthday and I decide who eats. And you can't. Oh, yes, I will. What you gonna do?
Don't invite
Go
your
cry
own
to
family
mommy?
members to your
Baby.
own.
What did you just call me?
Okay.
I said, you're a big baby. With that, I grabbed a chunk of cake and threw it at her face. She pounced on me and we went crashing straight into the food table. As we threw food at each other, Lydia's friends also joined in and a food fight broke out. When Aunt arrived at the scene, she started screaming like a maniac and all the kids fled, while Lydia burst into tears that her birthday was ruined. And then Aunt turned to me. You clean up this mess right now, or I'll throw you and your mother out tonight. Do what you like, you miserable creature. I'm not cleaning. I grabbed some food, dashed to my room, and locked myself up.
Bro,
God, what had I just done? A
You
few
say
hours
that.
passed, and no
I
one
don't
came to my
care
room.
anymore.
I was beginning to get worried why Mom wasn't home yet, so I stepped down
Dang.
quietly to find her wiping the
I do
walls
not
and
care
floors
anymore.
clean. Mom, why are you doing that? I'm really sorry. I'll do it. It's okay, Hermione. I feel awful that you have to live here because I can't afford a place. I promise, someday we'll leave, but we can't just yet. You don't have to feel bad about anything. I'll be good. I'll even say sorry to Aunt. But I don't understand how you two are even related. We never got along, even
This
as
is
kids.
crazy.
She always wanted to have everything I had. Now she
Golly.
has so much more, and she's still a witch. We both burst out laughing as we cleaned the mess. I'd put up with anything as long as I had Mom by my side. But after the birthday, Lydia and her friends were being a lot meaner at school. One day during recess,
don't
she and her
care.
friends started hounding me in the
Dang.
corner. Hey, Twiggy, you're light as a stick, I'm sure. Oh, she is. Why don't you go see for
Cool.
yourself? Suddenly, the guy just picked me up as I kicked and screamed. Let me go! Put
I'll
me down
millywop
right
you,
now.
bro.
But they
Be
threw me in the
facts, bro.
janitor's
I'll
closet
millywop-
and locked it.
I'll-
Just then,
Oh,
I heard them all
nah.
running off, and seconds later, the principal opened the door. He'd seen everything, and he punished the bullies by suspending
That's
them for
what
a
you
week.
get.
And
That-
when I got
that's
home,
karma.
who was
That's
not
what you
furious at?
get.
Me. It's your fault my darling was suspended. She's just a kid, and she's never been punished for anything in her life. I'm a kid too, and she got punished for
No. Hold up. Cause this pissing me off. This pissing me off now. This is pissing me off. You're sitting here. How is it her fault that she got suspended? You ain't see the tape? They threw them in the... How is it her fault? If it was her fault, she would be suspended too. How is it her fault that your kid is booked? Family members. They're family members too, right? Family members.
bullying me. Well, if she's getting punished, you will too. You'll serve all the guests at my party tomorrow. or
Hell
else.
no!
I didn't
Hell
want Mom to
no.
suffer again, so I kept my mouth shut. Aunt's party was full of super
Hell
rich
no.
friends, and I was busy serving them when a
You're
lady caught up with me.
tripping.
Hi, you're really pretty. Are you interested in modeling? Before I could answer, Aunt interrupted. Her? A model? No. She's just a maid. Don't waste your time on her. But you're naturally built for a model. You're perfect. I can see you being Miss World, I tell you. Turns out the lady was the owner of a big fashion magazine, and she wanted to have me as her cover page model.
Hold
what?
that.
That was
Hold
supposed
that.
to be Lydia, not
No,
this
hold
stupid
that.
maid. Well, darling,
Hold
I'm
that.
sorry. Lydia
Hold
isn't
that.
fit for my magazine. Aunt went totally bonkers. She grabbed the woman's drink and threw it in her face. Then she started screaming at everyone. Party's over. Everyone, get out. And you're grounded. But when I told Mom later all about it, she was so excited. She insisted we'd go together to meet this woman.
Yep.
We went to the lady's office the very next day, and she was really happy that I showed up. She immediately signed me up for a big magazine shoot. I woke up super pumped on the day, but seconds later, I was screaming at my reflection. That witch Lydia had chopped off my hair in my sleep. I looked terrible, but Mom came to the rescue. She gave me a beautiful pixie cut, and the magazine lady absolutely loved it. And I totally nailed the shoot.
Shout out to Mom,
Everyone thought I was a natural. Within the next 6 months, I was on lots of magazine covers and billboards, and suddenly, things at school changed too. I was no longer the skinny kid with hand-me-downs. I was the popular model kid now, with a wardrobe that fit me just right. And the best part was watching Lydia burn. A few weeks later, there was a fashion show at school, and Lydia immediately signed up for it too. On the day of the event, I decided to take a quick shower in the gym before getting ready. But as I stepped out, I saw to my horror that Lydia had gathered all my clothes, and she just grinned at me and she walked out. Oh my God, what was I gonna do without any clothes? I looked around and the only thing I saw were the curtains. I quickly pulled them down and made them into a dress with safety pins. And it didn't look half bad. Lydia looked shocked when I walked down the ramp in my curtain dress and blew her a kiss. When I was announced as the winner, she went insane.
That's crazy.
She literally jumped on me, trying to snatch the trophy away.
Yo,
she would
get this
poke
girl!
my eye out if some teachers hadn't rescued me. That night, I was walking down to the kitchen when I heard Lydia and Aunt talking about me. Just make her go away, Mom. I can't stand her anymore. She's ruining my life. Okay, baby. I'll get rid of her somehow. You know, I got rid of her father, too, a long time ago. Wait, what? Got rid of my father? Is that what you just said? What are you doing here? Can't I have some privacy in my own house? Just shut up and tell me what you meant about Dad. Yes, I got rid of him. After my stupid husband left me, I fell in love with your father, but he fell head over heels in love with your stupid mom. I couldn't stand it. So I convinced him that your mom was pregnant with someone else's child, and he left. If I couldn't have him, no one could. While I stared at her speechless, I heard Mom behind me.
Ah! Oh my God! Let's go! Get this girl! Get her!
How could you do this to me? All these years, I thought it was him, but it was actually you. Are you completely crazy?
Oh my God.
Why should you have everything? You didn't deserve him anyway. I would have given him the world. But before she could finish, Mom leapt forward and slapped her hard.
GG's. 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 That's what she get. All those years of hell, that's what you get. That's what you get. Whew.
Had this coming for
This
a
is
long
amazing.
time. Come, Hermione.
Oh my
we aren't staying
gosh.
here another
I
minute.
love this.
We packed our
I
bags
love
and
this
checked
one.
into a hotel for a few
This is
days.
my favorite one.
We decided that the first thing we had to do was track down
This
Dad.
is my favorite
Mom
one so
started
far.
calling up their mutual contacts, and luckily, we found out soon that Dad lived in another city now, and that he owned a $1 million company. My dad was a millionaire? The very next day, we flew over and showed up at his company. Mom asked me to wait outside while she went to talk to him in his office. Half an hour later, Mom called me excitedly. As soon as Dad saw me, he hugged me tight. I can't believe you're my daughter. This is a lot to take in. I'm so sorry for leaving. I should have been there for you. I never should have believed your aunt's lies. I never want to spend another minute without you both. He then showed us a picture of Mom in his wallet and said he'd never gotten married because he'd never loved anyone the same way again. Soon after we moved in with Dad,
That's what she get. Not invited to no more family meets. No cookouts. No, not Christmas. Not Thanksgiving. None of it. You're not getting invited to anything. when it's a nice big family, and someone hold that.
I planned
You
the wedding
and
for
your
my
witch
parents because
daughter.
they never got the chance
You and
earlier.
your witch
I
daughter,
decided
hold
to
that.
personally invite Aunt, so I went to her place. Come begging for a place to stay again, haven't you? I handed her the wedding card. I'm rich enough to buy your house now, but that's not why I'm here. The wedding is next week. You and your daughter can come to witness that true love can't be separated, but evil people always end up alone in a big house. You are the best example. I walked out and I never saw her again. I was my mom's bridesmaid at the wedding, and it was the happiest moment of my life to see her get everything she truly deserved.
Hold that.
And now I'm
Hold
living
that.
my best life with my family.
This is my favorite one so far. I'm not gonna lie. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. That's the end of this video. That's the end of this video. Hope you guys like it. Like, comment, subscribe. And we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.